Think about someone that you respect a lot. What kind of things do you respect about them? Character qualities, habits that they have that you respect? Man, this mosquito bite though. So now think about yourself. I first came across this idea on Don Miller's blog, storylineblog.com. Basically, it's the concept that you're in a relationship with yourself. There's really kind of two people. There's the person who does things and just is, and then there's the person who judges yourself.
The judger.
You go about your life and do stuff and maybe eat a tub of ice cream, and afterward the other person in you is like, you're so dumb, why did you do that? La 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 la. So the things that you see in other people that you admire and respect, what is stopping you from implementing those things in your life? Better habits, practicing better character traits. Before you do something, think, will this help me to respect myself more or less?
The thing is, like, that little judger in there can get a little out of hand sometimes.
Yes.
And then you just don't give yourself a break.
You can get stuck on being a perfectionist. But if you really consider people who you respect or admire, they're probably not people who are super perfectionistic and really like legalistic.
It's really important to also love yourself. I think that being happy with the way that you are helps you be more confident also. If you aren't careful with judging yourself too much, then I think it might affect your confidence too.
I'm not advocating going around judging yourself. And it's not, will I be more perfect if I do this or don't do this? Is this something that I can respect? Or is this something that, I wouldn't really respect in someone else, so why would I respect it in myself? I think where we get hung up is that we look at other people and think, wow, they have it all together, they dress nice, have good habits. Well, if you're not making those choices, I don't know why you expect to respect yourself.
It's more like having more like self-respect.
Yeah, self-respect.
That puts it in a different light. Do I give off the vibe of somebody that I would respect?
Mm-hmm. Too often we look to other people for validation. Really all we need is to be able to be confident in our choices. If we're confident in our choices, then we're not going to be looking to other people for validation. I have one example of something very simple that I have been working on for a little while, and that is wardrobe. It's superficial and kind of silly, but it's something that is very simple. There are various people that I know who I admire the way that they dress and the way that they look. In the past, it was easy for me to say, oh, they just spend way too much time on their appearance, and you know, some of them probably do. But I'd make myself feel better by like, well, I'm not gonna waste my time on that aspect of my life, and I don't want to be about that anyway. And that's true, but the reality is that I was able to make a lot of simple changes in my wardrobe to feel a lot better about the options that I had, and I was able to start respecting myself a lot more in my appearance. That's not to say that I spend more time on my appearance. I don't, but I simplified the process so that I wasn't standing in front of my closet feeling completely dumb because I didn't have anything to wear and I couldn't feel good in anything that I had. That's one very, very simple aspect of having self-respect. Recognizing areas that you can change and doing something about it. There are probably a lot of those areas that really don't require a whole lot of effort, just basically making the decision. So let us know in the comments below. What do you think of this topic? What do you think about self-respect? What do you think about the concept of there being kind of two yous in a sense? Mosquito bite. Oh.
I actually have one there too. What if you need to eat a tub of ice cream? That was meta.
Was it?
I don't know. I think so.